This clip is brought to you by BattleOnline.com.
Well, I mean, there was a name you mentioned earlier, and obviously, we know some of your history with Gangsta, Terrance Williams and stuff.
Yeah.
Recently he's been in the media quite a bit. There was a bit of a bit of a back and forwards even with him and Boozy and stuff like that. But I mean, in terms of your relationship with Gangster and stuff, you got any stories or anything you want to break down for the listeners?
Man, Gangsta, that's my dog, that's my brother. You know, I I really jumped off the porch, and when I jumped off the porch, that's who I was running with, Gangsta. So I know a lot of stuff. I seen a lot of stuff go down, So I'm glad he on. I don't want him to die in jail. He found a way. I got out. However you got out, what they saying there, but you can't believe everything the media, people put out there, like try to get views and likes. And he even showed you the situation, like how you can get paperwork made up. You know what I'm saying? Like when he posted, got that paperwork made up on High Beezel and posted it. Everybody was like, like, and then he come back the next day and clean it up. Like, see, I just wanted to show y'all this fake paperwork. You know what I'm saying? So, and sometimes that's what you got to do for people to really get it. That's what I'm saying.
Nah.
But yeah, I seen he had mentioned something about the police car. That really was my car. You know what I'm saying? I used to drive that car to school when I was going to John F. Kennedy. But I used to park it around the corner from my house because I didn't want my mama to know I was riding in a car. She think I'm catching the bus the whole time riding the car. And man, I had that mother about a week. I didn't want to give it back. I didn't want to give it back. He told me when he gave it to me, like, man, whatever you do, don't go around the Cali. I was like, all right. So everywhere I went, I was taking the interstate. If I was going to the store, I was jumping on the interstate. Yeah, but that mud was hot. That car. I think it was like pulling up on people like jumping out like they the police, nigga throwing their stash, running. You know what I'm saying? Get their staff, or the police car was ruling.
I think I remember you telling a story as well at one point where you said you guys thought you was being followed by T-Dub.
Oh yeah, we was riding. I think we was coming back from a dance at Kennedy. He had came to the dance at Kennedy because he had a little girlfriend that was going to school with me. You know what I'm saying? So every now and then he'll pop around there, he'll come to the dance. So we went to the dance and I was on my way. We was leaving. He was about to drive me off. As soon as we pulled up in front of my door, he had a Trans Am, like turned the corner behind us. And he told me to shut the door. I shut the door and he pulled off. We masked out. Cause they ain't had no straps on us or nothing. That was in the project. So on his mind, he just wanted to get away, but they wasn't following us because we wouldn't have never even been long gone. They probably were wondering like who that is. Right, like, but they ain't know it was him because we was in the Explorer, I think. Yeah, we was in the truck, so he wasn't much in his car. But just that was a hell of a coincidence. So we turned the corner, they turned behind us. The Trans Am turned behind us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And as a matter of fact, this another thing. It's another thing. The night, this is how I know, people just, you can't always go for what people see. Cause the night Randall got killed, we was together. He had drive me. Matter of fact, I stayed around the Cali around this time. You can hear me?
Yeah, I'm with you.
Oh yeah, we were staying around the Cali, like right there on Martin Luther King. Martin Luther King and Durgeon Walk. We were staying right next to Brandon's hotel upstairs. So when Gangsta was dropping me off, he let me out on the corner of Durgeon and Martin Luther King, where he could make that U-turn and shoot straight, go back up. Because it's right around the Calliope. Around this time, this when, shit had got kind of hot. Yeah. So the night, but they had a crowd. When I got out the car, I'm looking in the courtway. I'm like, man, they got boo people looking like a DJ out there. So I ain't think nothing of it. I went, walked home, went upstairs. The door was unlocked. I walked in. My mama wasn't in there. Nobody wasn't in there. So I said, let me go walk around the corner. I went walk around the corner, and I seen Randall like lying the same way where he was fixing the speaker that whole day in the Trans Am in the Camaro. I think he had a Camaro or a Trans, one of them. But he was working, trying to fix that speaker all that day. Because a couple of times I went to the store, he was still out, And that night, nigga had wound up killing him, but they were saying Gangsta did it. And I'm like, man, ain't no way in the world he did it. We was together. Yeah, just drive me off. Like, man, him always talk about that. You know what I'm saying? But he ain't do that.
I mean, rumors, man, and I mean, even with that being said, did you get any, like, I guess anybody taking exception to the fact that you was rolling around Gangsta, or even due to your affiliation with No Limit and the Calliope and all that stuff?
Well, around that time when I was hanging with Gangsta, my brother was really, he was with P, moving around with P and everything around that time, but I was still like in the streets, like really. But my brother was at that point, I'm writing, and he Tooch like got it, like, man, I'm gonna pull, y'all gonna build the game, Malachi, I'm gonna pull y'all in, but we wasn't all the way really in.
Okay.
But I used to always tell my brother, because he knew I was hanging with Gangsta, and he knew the situation, how things got heated after Randall got killed. You know what I'm saying? So he used to be scared for me when I be telling him, man, me and Gangsta together or something. He'll be like, man, I need to stay around him. But I'm like, if I fuck with you, I fuck with you. Even at that age, I was like that. So, and then I know he ain't do that. But how your name in New Orleans, when your name ringing like that, they put all kind of charges on.
No.
And sometimes niggas go with the flow and just don't be like, nah, I ain't do that, But some niggas be like, you just think what you think. I got the glory, whatever. So but yeah, that ain't I ain't getting no lip back at. Cause the only person that really knew that was my brother Gotti. And people that that was in the Magnolians, in the mid city.
Peace, family. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and check us out on aboutthatonline.com. Check us out on Facebook for exclusive playlists and social media for all different types of segments and content.